We had only been married for 4 weeks when she told me she wanted a divorce. I remember the exact moment, Saturday morning, coffee still steaming in her cup, sunlight pouring through the kitchen window. She didn't cry. Her voice didn't even crack. She just said, "I don't think this is going to work." At first, I thought she was joking. We had just finished buying a new rug for the living room the day before. She had even planned a small dinner party for next weekend with some of her college friends. But the look on her face told me she was serious. Calm, collected, but distant, like someone who had already emotionally moved on long before I realized anything was wrong. I asked her why. She said she felt like she made a mistake. That she had confused comfort with love. That I was a good man, but not her man. Those words stung more than I thought they would. We'd only dated for about 8 months before getting engaged. Everyone told us we were rushing. Her friends, my parents, even my best friend pulled me aside at the engagement party and asked, "Are you sure?" I had laughed it off. She made me feel grounded. She was quiet but funny, always knew how to fill a silence without needing to speak. It felt easy, and I mistook that for forever. The first 2 weeks of marriage were fine. Normal. We moved into a small apartment downtown. We were still adjusting, figuring out routines, combining finances, learning each other's habits under one roof. She liked the windows open at night. I didn't. I left my shoes at the door. She didn't. Small things. Nothing major. By the 3rd week, I started noticing changes. She stopped reaching for my hand when we walked. She began staying longer at work, or at least said she was. She stopped laughing at my jokes. The warmth in her eyes dimmed, replaced by something else. Tiredness, or maybe guilt. I brought it up one evening and she said she was just stressed. New job responsibilities. She needed space. I tried to be understanding. I even suggested we take a weekend trip to recharge, but she brushed it off. That was when I knew something deeper was wrong, but I still didn't expect her to ask for a divorce just days later. I didn't argue. I asked if she was sure. She said yes. She had already spoken to a lawyer. She told me she'd cover the paperwork to make it easier. I think that was her way of being kind. When she moved her things out a week later, I watched her fold the hoodie I gave her on our honeymoon and gently place it in her suitcase. She didn't take the wedding photo from the wall. She left it face down on the counter. For a while, I kept thinking about what I did wrong. Was I too boring? Too routine? Did I fail to notice signs earlier? But eventually I realized it wasn't about me being bad. It was about her not being ready. Or maybe we both weren't. Love is one thing. Marriage is another. Friends say I dodged a bullet. That it's better this happened now than years down the line with kids and a mortgage involved. They might be right. But it still hurts. Not because I lost a wife, but because I lost the idea of what we could have been. It's been 6 months now. I'm learning to enjoy my own company again. I picked up guitar. I redecorated the apartment. New rug, different color. Sometimes I still think about her, but not with anger. Just with a quiet kind of acceptance. Like a book you didn't finish but still keep on the shelf. A reminder that not every story ends the way you expect.